thinking, sort this for I'll come back after work.
Yeah. So, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh, what it is. And all that means is when this stuff comes to you and it makes you just ask, you just notice what's going on within yourself. And by noticing what's going on within yourself within that short segment, and it could be a newsreel, it could be a headline, or it could be just someone saying something to you. Yeah, because they're feeling a little bit down, they're feeling a little bit lost. They may say certain words to you, which may create a particular thing. Like, so maybe you go and say, I've got a headache. And someone will say, oh, I hope it's not a tumor. Do you see what I mean? It's that. And then all of a sudden, mind holds that reality. Right? So trust your intuition, question what is being, what you are being fed, and start looking at yourself neither as a consumer, nor as a customer, nor as a client, but as a human being. And remember, even the most distorted situation you may see today is always moving towards balance, always. But the choice is whether we entertain the current narrative, which keeps it out of balance, or we use that, decide what we want to do, and use what we are feeling, use what we are thinking to align it with our values. I don't consent with this, so I focus on this. Create the life you want. Yeah. And by you, each and every one of us, taking that little action of self-awareness, it can make all the difference. So I began with perception. So perception is also the way we are taught, educated, and this education is maintained, created, maintained, and reinforced, that life is meaningless. Why? The only thing that's meaningful is how much money you have, what status you have, with the house you live in, the car you drive, the social space you have, and now where your profile is within the social media space, etc. How famous you are, or how infamous you are. And therefore, this perpetuation of self-creating, but having no purpose, having no purpose. A couple of a week ago, we had a training session, and someone described life in a really stark way, which left an impression on me, and said life, his understanding was like a big whiteboard that you put loads of stuff on there. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, and everything you've done, you print it out there, and then someone comes and just rubs it out. Yeah. And it's pretty much what it is. And I think if we were to recognize that actually life really has purpose, not in the way we have been taught or educated, but purpose in the way you develop integrity, honesty, transparency, and harmony within yourself and your interaction with life. Because ultimately, you ain't going to take nothing with you, right? So what do? We take the space that we cultivated, which was today is a good day. Today is a good day. And allow that good day to be tomorrow as well. And only you and I can personally take that accountability and hold on to it. Doesn't mean it doesn't rain. It doesn't mean you don't go through hardships, but it means that you approach it with the perception of realizing that you and I are a moment in now, in the ever eternal now. It will never be anything else. When you were born, it was now. Today is now. And when you die, it'll be now. It'll always be now. And post life, it'll also be now, right? Consciousness does not go anywhere. The water is the water. The ocean doesn't go anywhere, while the wave comes up and the wave merges back. So this moment of consciousness, ever present now, is an unfolding fractal of God, consciousness, call it what you want, that is playing a game by itself. So I heard this beautiful way of explaining this. it is said that prior to you being born, existence said, I'm going to send you into a playground. Yeah, I'm going to send you into a playground. And in this playground, I'll always be with you. You'll never be alone. In fact, it is I who's playing through you. You're the little avatar I've created, but it is I who create. Like we have a games avatar, you create a little icon that you play with. So existence said, I'm going to present myself as Bill, as Emma, as Sanj, and everyone else that in the world, build everyone as a entity that's going to be in this game, playing this game. However, in order for you to get to the destination, I'm going to put a few challenges along the way. So I too am going to be wearing the other glove, and my other avatars are going to distract you. And they're going to distract you from realizing that you are I and I am you. That's all it is. And if you get to the end, and the end is simply to realize that I am playing a game and I am this cosmic ocean expressing itself as a perpetual, infinite fractal, you've won the game. However, if you get distracted, get entangled, get involved in all the nonsense going around you, whether it's anger orientated, whether it's greed orientated, whether it's infatuation, whether it's attachment, or whether it's just a sense of me, I'll never die, I'm invincible. Well, if you get in that, guess what? You're going to play the game again. Yeah? So this is when we realize our perception to be this moment in time that is infinite, unfolding by itself. And by allowing ourselves to recognize that, what is known as Hukam, by embedding ourselves within that reality, we realize life, in fact, is purposeful. It is full of meaning. And the meaning only comes through the quality you give the present moment. And if the present moment is a sour apple, it's still an experience. And if the present moment is a sweet apple, it's still the present moment. So, perception's all there is. We'll leave it at that. Okay. So, we'll begin with our meditation as usual. So, if you just adjust your posture, eyes are closed. And if you pull your chin in, push your shoulders back, and just straighten yourself a little bit. Allow yourself to be comfortable, making sure the back is straight. And as you draw your next breath in, just take a moment to notice what's going on with you. What are your thoughts? What thoughts are running through your mind? Notice if there's any discomfort in your body. And if there is, notice where it is. And if you find a dominant sensation, see if you can notice location. Notice if it has a size. Notice if it has a shape. And notice if it has a texture, a color. No commentary, no judgment, just observation. And next, just notice how you're feeling within yourself. comfortable, uncomfortable. Okay. Now your focus towards your eyes. And we're going to go through the senses, focusing our sense first on each one, or our awareness on each sense. So bring it to your eyes and begin to notice what you have awareness of. Next, if you bring your focus towards your ears, begin to listen to the sounds that are around you. Now gently bring your focus beneath your nose. And as the breath draws in, see if there's a fragrance to it. And then moving your focus within your mouth, noticing if there's a taste. And then finally, the sense of sensation or feeling. Bring your focus to the top of your head. Imagine a hula hoop and allow this hoop to come down. And as it comes down, it allows your focus to light up the body for sensations. Eyes, jaw, moving down gently, taking your time, all the way down. And now, as you draw your breath in, once again becoming aware of your body, begin to notice if there's anything in the body that draws your focus. And now, gently bring your focus to the seat you're on. Notice how it holds you in place. Notice where the chair, the seat makes contact with your body. Gently bringing your focus up so you become aware of your hips. So you're going to systematically just scan the body. And every time you scan the body, part of it relaxes, finds balance. And then from your hips, you allow this awareness to drift down your thighs towards your knees. From your knees, you move down towards your ankles, from your ankles, becoming aware of your feet, noticing the soles of your feet, hold your focus there for a short while. And then gently bring your focus back to the seat you're in. And again, begin to notice how well you're held in place and that you can afford to relax somewhat. Allow the seat to carry you. Noticing that the back is straight and upright. And then gently bring your focus from your lower back towards the middle back. From your middle back, you bring your focus up towards your shoulder blades. Notice your shoulders. Allow them to soften. And then from your shoulders, moving your focus down to your elbows. From your elbows down to your wrists. Noticing the palms of your hands. And then noticing the fingers on your hands. Next breath in, bring your focus towards your eyes. Once again, notice what's in your field of vision. Could be darkness. Recognizing awareness for what it is. And then as you breathe out, you allow your eyes to soften. And gently bring your focus now towards your lips. Scanning your upper lip. Scanning your lower lip. And then gently taking your focus within your mouth. Noticing the sensations within your mouth. On the roof of your mouth. Inside cheeks. Notice your tongue, allow it to soften. Notice your jaw, allow it to soften. And then as you breathe out, you allow your face to soften. Next breath in, once again, becoming aware of your body as best as you can. Again, bring your focus to anything that draws your attention. Pain, an ache, a tightness, an ache. And then when you're ready, you bring your focus beneath your nose and begin to watch your breath. Allow your breath to breathe by itself. Notice the in-breath as it moves in. Notice the out-breath as it moves out. Stay anchored to your breath. Simply watching the in-breath moving in, watching the out-breath moving out. Notice your in-breath has a start and an end. Your out-breath has a start and an end. Stay with your breath. Noticing the in-breath as it moves and the out-breath as it moves out. On your next breath in, bring your focus now to your inner space. In other words, what's on your mind and how you're feeling. Notice if there's anything dominant on the mind. Any particular dominant thought or story. And then gently taking your focus to your chest. And begin to watch the movement of your chest in rhythm with your breath. Notice how your chest expands as the breath moves in and the breath moves out, allowing the breath to breathe by itself. Sensations around your ribs, and now moving your focus a bit deeper into yourself, right where your heart is. And you just want to gently hold your awareness, waiting to notice how you're actually feeling right now. Is this moment enough? Just this moment. Does this moment feel settled, comfortable, pleasant, unsettled, uncomfortable, unpleasant? How do you feel within yourself? And on your next breath out, simply open your focus to all the sounds around you. And once again, just begin to listen. Allowing any sound to come to you, you don't need to look for it, work it out, judge it, or comment. Just listen. Gently bring your focus beneath your nose, sitting with your breath in silence. If you feel still, focus on the stillness. If you feel peaceful, focus on the peace. Focusing on the quality of your experience. And then on your next breath out, once again expanding your focus to include your whole body. And again, begin by noticing if there's any discomfort in the body. And then bringing your focus to the chair that you're on, noticing the sensations. Bringing our focus back into the body itself. And then from those sensations, we move our focus up towards the hips, becoming aware of your hips as best as you can, before you allow this focus to drift down your thighs, up to your knees. And then again, very gently, we move down from the knees towards the ankles, making sure we scan the front and the back of our legs, allowing awareness embodied. And then from your ankles, notice your feet. And then finally, the soles of your feet. Next breath in, bring your focus back to the seat you're on. Notice how you held in place. Back straight upright, shoulders still relaxed, comfortable as are your arms and your hands. Your eyes are still closed, your mouth is still closed, and your face is relaxed. Bringing your focus back to your breath. And now as the breath moves in, we can sense the body. As the breath moves out, we can sense the body. Breathing in, you feel calm. Breathing out, you feel. And when you hear the next bell, use this bell to draw some slow, deep breaths in. And in your own good time, gently opening your eyes. Take your time.